Hello everyone, this is Taylor Edrington with Rural Gorge Anglers in Canyon City, Colorado, the oldest fly shop and guide service on the Arkansas River and only Orbis endorsed outfitter on the 102-mile gold medal section of the Arkansas River, the longest gold medal section in North America. Thanks so much for viewing today. We are so happy to see you on our website. Obviously, this is a brand new website for us. We just launched here. A lot of great things involved with this website. We've obviously got our great fishing reports on all of the drainages that we focus on, but we've also got over 8,000 products to choose from fly tying, fly rods, flies. We've got 900 patterns online, and much more to shop. Obviously, with Christmas season coming, we've got some Black Friday specials involved, and many other things going on within the shopping portal. We've got our guided services featured, obviously, on the website. Everything from trips on the Arkansas, float trips, walk wades, South Platte walkways, spinning reservoir trips. We've got a lot of our private ranches in the area. Check those out. We've got our learning center, which is all video rich content and everything from fly casting to knot tying, fly tying, our favorite patterns, so on and so forth, all in video rich content. We've got obviously some other great tools that hopefully will help you on the water, our interactive Arkansas River map, and many other things that we hope are very useful tools for you as an angler getting out there every day. So please do give us a call if you have any questions. Toll free 888-994-6743. We also have a live chat on the website, and typically always someone there to take your question during our business hours, and you can send us a message if it's after hours. You can always reach us via email at info@royalgorgeanglers.com, and enjoy the website. That's what it's there for. You know, we really hope that this is a useful tool for you. Obviously, we hope we can help you out with any gear needs. We carry everything that front range shops and large shops around the country do. Obviously, offer free shipping on many of our items, and we offer free, one-day shipping over $50 to the front range of Colorado. So we hope you'll shop with us and enjoy that piece as well. On to the fishing. We are now into the winter time period on the Arkansas River. Obviously, incredible extension of that Indian summer, still kind of hanging with us here in mid-November. But we are going to see things change a little bit. Fishing has been so productive, it's silly right now. We've really never seen it this warm, this late, but we are going to see some winter conditions here and there. But November and December are time periods where we've got a lot of 50, 60 degree days, even on a normal year in the Canyon City area. Now, as you go further upstream into the middle and upper basin, Salida through Leadville, it's obviously much higher in elevation, and typically you have a much shorter window of opportunity in the winter months, and really early spring months as well. So if you're really looking for some great productive fishing on those warm days this winter, the river doesn't freeze over. We always answer that question. No, is the river thawed out in the spring or whatever? We get that question all the time. The river does not freeze over. On really cold days, you get ice flow, especially from the Royal Gorge area, and then in the tighter parts of Bighorn Sheep Canyon, and obviously on the upper basin, where it stays cold. But, honestly, in Canyon City, Lower Bighorn Sheep Canyon, we have so many nice days in the winter. So get down here and enjoy. Don't flock to the tailwaters just because you believe that's, where you should be. And obviously the tailwaters fish great as well. The Arkansas tailwater is a section that we focus on guiding during the winter months, but we'll continue to do trips through December, January, and February on the upper Arkansas as well. A little bit about your focus in the winter. Fish are now post-spawn. We've seen the majority of our brown trout population spawn already. I saw a lot of fish on reds this year. A lot of hopefully very, very successful spawning occurred in the Arkansas, which we've seen, really for a number of years now. Such a healthy fishery at this point in time. Longest gold medal section in North America. Hats off to our biologists for really structuring flow plans and obviously getting the river health to where it is today for our naturally reproducing trout population. So now being in post-spawn and kind of moving into that winter time period where we're going to release a little bit more water to keep the water temperature a little bit warmer, to also move a little bit of water. We do have quite a bit of water in storage right now at Twin Lakes and Clear Creek Reservoir. So we will move a little bit of water in the winter. It's not going to be as much as previous years because we are so dry here in the late fall. We probably won't see as much water as we typically do in the winter, but it's going to boost a little bit from our current flow rate of around 300 CFS. It's probably going to boost into the 400 to 500 CFS range, which is an excellent flow. Do expect for fish to be primarily in deeper tailouts, 3 to 4 feet of water, typically slower moving. So typically what I look for is heavy riffle water, heavy oxygenated water, hydraulic water, and then I look below those sections, deeper tailouts, deeper slow moving sections, and that's where you find the majority of the fish in the winter. And even right now we're seeing that post-spawn, a lot of those brown trout are in that water already. A lot of the rainbows love that water regardless of the time period. And by the way, just real quickly, our rainbow trout population has just exploded. We have so many rainbows in this river right now, and healthy rainbows, and you're talking naturally reproducing fish now after whirling disease, in the late 90s, early 2000s, kind of took a major hit on our rainbow trout population. After we implemented some stocking procedures for rainbows in that time period, right now, we're seeing just such a vibrant, healthy population of rainbow trout, especially in the Canyon City area on the Riverwalk there. We're seeing fish in the 20-inch range and above. We're catching fish into the mid-20s there. We've seen a lot of nice rainbows in Bighorn Sheep Canyon. There's obviously more rainbows in the Middle Basin as well. Just such a cool thing. Just, really, really tells us the health of our fishery. We're just in such a great place right now. As far as structure, do be looking for that deeper water, deeper tailouts. Through December, January, February, that's what we're looking for. Even early March, cooler water temps, that's where fish are. In the winter time, really focus on that 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock window. That's going to be your most productive time period. You need the sun to get on the water, to get bug activity rolling, and that's what really fires up the trout. So that's the time period where you really want to focus your efforts. In the lower canyon, obviously, we can have days that start out very warm. You could get on the water earlier, but really that 10 to 3 p.m. window is the time period to be on the water. Our fly shop hours are 9 to 5, so obviously, You know, plenty of time to get in the fly shop, you know, grab a cup of coffee, get the bugs you need for the day, and head out on the water. And again, we're open through, this is not a seasonal fly shop. You know, we're in the banana belt of Colorado. We are open through the winter every day, with the exception of Thanksgiving and Christmas Day, New Year's Day. So give us a call if you have any questions, or if you want to stop in, we'd love to see you. Bugs. Let's go through bugs real quickly, and it's pretty simple. 95% nymphing right now and through the winter. Expect that. And really, even on our Arkansas tailwater, expect a lot of nymphing. Do see our Arkansas tailwater video, by the way, on the Tailwater Fishing Report page. On the freestone in the winter, and you know, right now, even with this warmer weather we're experiencing currently, but as we get colder, especially mostly nymphing, we really focus on immature stoneflies, crane fly larvae, BWO nymphs, and the life cycle of the midge. So let's kind of go through that. I'm going to start with dries. Obviously, that's the smallest category, but even in the winter months, we can see really strong BWO hatches, and especially midge hatches. Almost every day on a sunny bluebird day in the winter, you're going to see midges hatching in Canyon City and in lower Bighorn Sheep Canyon, even into the upper reaches of the river. Wild turkey Baetis is one of our fantastic flies. Larry Kingery's a lot darker. Our BWOs in the fall are much darker. They're called pseudo Baetis. They're actually a little bit different bug than the one we see in the spring. So we really kind of extend that over into the patterns. We're fishing a lot darker nymphs, emergers, and dries. This is a CDC Biot adult BWO, another great one. I was talking about the midge dries. We do see midge hatches throughout the winter. Your sprout midge, great pattern. And Wilcox's midge is one of my favorite adult midges. Okay, and so those are the dries to focus on. Like I said, that's going to be the smallest representation of flies that you really want to take a look at. Let's move into emergers, and I'm going to just focus on BWO emergers. Again, much darker, the purple Juju Baetis, Charlie Craven's pattern. Larry Kingery's Iceberg Baetis, another fantastic representation that we tie here locally. Works everywhere. Excellent on the Arkansas tailwater as well, but fishing currently lights out, and we'll fish great through the winter, even on those small BWO hatches. Let's look at now our lead fly on a western rig, or point fly on a European rig. Our heavier kind of attractor flies. I was talking about your crane fly larvae. Those are large. This is John Barr's crane fly larva. Excellent fly, especially in Canyon City. In lower Bighorn Sheep Canyon, a lot of crane flies in Bighorn. This is a CZ crane. Really heavy fly. This is kind of my favorite. Has that little trigger color. Immature stoneflies, and I'm talking 14, 16, even 18s on those. This is your biop stone. A lot of these stoneflies are even kind of translucent in the winter, and then obviously go into their molt in February. Yellow Copper John, 14, 16, great fly. Tungstone, John Barr's pattern, excellent pattern. And John Barr's tongue teaser. If you want a little bit darker fly, that's the one to go with. As far as your dropper nymphs or your tag flies are concerned, let's take a peek at the midges. Midge pupa are kind of your midge emerger. I fish them a little bit deeper. This is your medallion midge, Pat Dorsey's pattern. Your Rojo midge is a standby on this river from November through February. Again, both kind of midge pupa patterns. On the larva side of things, my go-to is Landon Mayer's tungsten tube midge, size 20 through 24. Nice and heavy, gets down, pretty simple. In the BWO category, the Anatome, size 18 and 20. Let's get that one again here. The Anatome is one of our favorites, nice and dark again. Those pseudo-batis are much darker than the batis that we see in the spring. That's your Anatome. Okay. Your Mighty May, another really dark fly. And again, 18s and 20s, pretty small and jet black. Black Copper Johns, size 18 and 20, one of our kind of standby nymphs through February. Caddis larva, always around. Always need them in your box. Just always a must-have. There's your metallic caddis larva. Okay. That's Larry Kingery's pattern. And then Shay Gunkel's roller caddis, one of our favorites here. 14s and 16s on those caddis. So, like I said, fish them deep, fish them with plenty of weight. Make sure you're getting down. Fish the deeper tail out, slower moving water is where you're going to find fish. And honestly, we fish up into the Wellsville area in the dead of winter. You know, have great productive days. I mean, look for warm days and get up here. You know, it can be just, you can have great number days on this river in the dead of winter, January, February. You know, obviously we're going to see a continuance of great productive fishing with this warmer weather we're having currently, but even into the winter, look for those warmer days. We have them all the time. This is not like front range weather here in Canyon City area and even lower Bighorn Sheep Canyon. We're in the banana belt. Stay much warmer. We hope to see you, you know. And if you have any questions regarding kind of planning for the spring, obviously the springtime is one of our primary time periods. We're expecting another fantastic caddis hatch like we had last year. We'll see great BWO activity in February and March, and we're fishing hard in February. Stonefly molts here, BWO activity starts up, and again, we're warming up faster than the front range, even in late February, 60-degree days. So, I mean, keep that on your radar. Come here early in the spring. That's sometimes the best fishing in the spring, especially in March. So if you have any questions planning spring trips, give us a call. Toll free 888-994-6743. Hit us up on our live chat line on the website or shoot us an email at info@royalgorgeanglers.com. We're already booking into next summer. So if you really want to do that float trip or wade on a private section or get on one of our private ranches, do that early. I mean, we are booking, you know, our lead times are increasing. You know, we've got one of the most experienced guide staffs in the state, averaging right at 10 years guiding. I mean, we've got guides that have been guiding for 40 years. And then, you know, a lot of great young guys as well. So give us a call if you want to get out. We'd love to take you out, love to teach you the watersheds that we focus on: Arkansas, South Platte, Arkansas tailwater, Spinney, backcountry. Again, thanks so much for viewing. Enjoy the new website. Let us know if you have any questions. Have a great day.